I'd like to call the May 14, 2018 Village Board meeting to order. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to be led by Trustee Snell?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Charlene, can we have a roll call, please?
Okay, this evening we're starting with Trustee Blatzer, who at this time is not here. Kwasniewski.
Here.
Maher.
Here.
McClafferty.
Here.
Snagowski.
Here.
Stapleton.
Here.
Okay, great. Next up is the consent agenda, which consists of approval of minutes for the April 16, 2018 Committee of the Whole, as well as the April 23rd Village Board meeting minutes. In addition, we have approval of disbursements, an ordinance amending the Lamont Municipal Code, Chapter 504, liquor license, decreasing the Class C1 and issuing a Class A1 liquor license. Also, a resolution approving the purchase of softener salt from Compass Minerals and Midwest Salt, LLC. We also have a resolution approving the purchase of water meters from Water Resources, Inc., and a resolution authorizing a reduction of a letter of credit for the Derby Pines subdivision. I need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Trustee Maher, seconded by Trustee Kwasniewski. Any comments or questions? Okay, all right, roll call, please.
Blatzer.
Yes.
Kwasniewski.
Yes.
Maher. Yes. McClafferty.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, great. Motion approved. All right, next up, we have the mayor's report. We have quite a few things here. First off, last week was the 49th Annual Municipal Clerks Week, in which we recognize our village clerk, Charlene Smolin, for the vital services she provides for local government and community. Charlene is now in her 33rd year as Lamont's village clerk. So can we all please have a little hand for Charlene? Thank you, Charlene, for all the work you do. Appreciate it. Next up, National Economic Development Week was also last week. We recognize our Economic and Community Development Department Director, Jason Berry, for all the work they do to stimulate job creation, attract new businesses, and aiding in the growth of development in our community. So let's have a hand for Jason. And we're not done. We have the National Police Week this week, May 13th to the 19th. We recognize our Lamont Police Department and Chief Mayton for their role in safeguarding the rights and freedoms of the citizens in our community, safeguarding their life and property, protecting them against violence or disorder, and protecting the innocent against deception and the weak against oppression or intimidation. So again, let's all have a hand for Chief and all the work he does and his staff. We appreciate it. Great job, Chief. Also, we observe tomorrow, May 15th, as Peace Officers Memorial Day in honor of those law enforcement officers who, their courageous deeds, have lost their lives or have become disabled in the performance of duty, and recognize and pay respect to the survivors of our fallen heroes. Also, last but not least, it is National Public Works Week, May 20th through the 26th. We recognize our Public Works Department and Director, Ralph Bakula, for providing integral services from maintaining public facilities, roads, sewers, and water systems, trees, vehicles, and emergency services, including snow removal. Our village health, safety, and comfort greatly depends on the dedication, effort by our public works staff. So please give a hand for Ralph and his staff. Great job.
All clap. Replay.
We haven't voted yet.
Debbie was clapping the loudest, by the way.
I did a woo, too.
All right. Okay. Also, this Friday is Cops on a Rooftop. We will have that at the Dunkin' Donuts, where our police department will heighten awareness and raise donations for the annual law enforcement torch run to benefit Special Olympics in Illinois. They will be at the both Dunkin' Donut locations, both on 127th Street as well as Derby Road. This will take place from 6 a.m. to noon. Is that correct, Chief? All right. So you will definitely heighten the awareness in more ways than one, right? You're on the rooftop, I take it, right? All right. Okay, this Saturday, May 19th at 3 p.m. is the Historical Society 10th Anniversary of Civil War Memorial Celebration. It will be held at Legion Park, which is across from the Metro train station, and there will be music, refreshments, and speeches by General Grant from Galena, Illinois. Visit the website www.lamonthistorical.org for more information. Also, Sunday, May 20th is the Quarrymen Vintage Baseball Game at noon at their home field at Mount Assisi Field, located at 13900 Main Street. Again, visit lamonthistorical.org for the complete schedule and more information. Also, the Lamont Center for the Arts is hosting, quote-unquote, the Burst of Spring floral photo exhibit by award-winning Lamont Artists Guild member Gene Mark. The photos will be on display through June 24th. Visit the Lamont Center for the Arts Facebook page for additional information. Also, Lamont Legends Cruise Nights begins on Wednesday, June 6th from 6 to 9 p.m. in downtown Lamont. Please join us out there. And also, last but not least, the Artisan Market begins on Wednesday, June 13th from 4 to 7 p.m. at Legion's Park and will feature M&D Farms with a few other vendors selling food and products. Visit the website www.lamontchamber.com for more information. All right, so with that being said, we're going to move on to audience participation. Anyone in the audience, feel free to step up. Okay.
Here comes Jerry.
No.
No.
You leave it open.
Okay. All right, so it looks like we could move on. So next up is our clerk's report.
Thank you. Every May, for those of you who are new on the board, we set up the calendar. I set up the calendar for the coming year through next May. And I think you've all had a chance to take a look at this. The only times we are always still meeting on the second and fourth Monday nights of the month. However, when it falls on a holiday or the celebration of a holiday, we do not meet. Like Christmas Eve, for example, we're not going to meet then. So anyway, we do need a motion, though, if everybody agrees that this is a good calendar, we will proceed, and then we need a motion.
Okay, need a motion, please.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Trustee Maher, seconded by Trustee Kwasniewski again. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those in favor or opposed say nay. Motion carries.
Okay. The first ordinance I have this evening to be passed, it would be O-21-18, and this is granting variations to 17.07.020 of the Lamont Unified Development Ordinance to allow a rear setback of 8 feet from the rear property line, and it's for the area of an attached garage to exceed 10% of the lot area, and the driveway width will exceed 22 feet, and this is at 327 East Logan Street in Lamont.
Okay, I need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by Trustee McClafferty.
Second.
Seconded by Trustee Kwasniewski. Jason?
Thank you, Mayor and Board. This case here was held at the April Planning and Zoning Commission, but it has a long history with the Village Board. The property owners were seeking to purchase excess land, vacant land from the village for the past 2 years. Just this year in January, the village decided not to sell the excess land and encouraged the property owner to seek a variation. It's a significant rear yard variation, but because they back up to 3 acres of vacant village-owned property and there's a significant 10-foot drop in the elevation, we felt that it was appropriate for the site, that there was a true hardship for the property owners, and they received not only unanimous support from the PZC, but the adjacent neighbors and one other came out and spoke on their behalf. in support of the project.
Thanks, Jason. Any other questions or comments? Okay, can we have a roll call, please?
Latzer,
Yes.
Kwasniewski,
Yes.
Maher, McClafferty,
Yes.
Snagowski,
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item, if passed this evening, would be a resolution, and that's R-19-18. And this is approving a cooperative fishery management agreement between the Illinois Department of Natural Resources and the Village of Lamont.
Okay, need a motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, we got a motion by trustee Maher, seconded by trustee Blatzer. George?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. For the last several years, the village has been investigating the opportunity to partner with the Illinois Department of Natural Resources on an agreement or a partnership to help manage our fishing and improve our fishing environment in the Heritage Quarry Recreation Area. The DNR has had this program for several years, but they just updated their model policy, and they're ready to move forward with the program at the village if the board approves it here tonight. Staff, legal, the Heritage Corridor and Outdoor Recreation Committee has reviewed it and recommends moving forward with the project. This is the very early stages of the agreement. If we approve it here tonight, they'll get it into next year's planning cycle. But what they will do before officially entering the program is they will come out and inventory our quarry area, give us a report, start making some recommendations on potentially restocking programs, on potentially new enforcement obligations, restrictions for the area to help manage and improve the fishing environment. So this is just the first step, and at the very least, it's a free program from the state at this point. If there are recommendations in the future where we may have to come out of pocket, but right now it's a free program from inventory. Not a whole lot of downside. One thing that we did talk about recently with the committee and also our partners, the Forge at Lamont Quarry project is moving forward. They intend to apply for preliminary PUD with the village for their outdoor recreation project in the coming months. They've asked that the two quarries south of the I&M Canal be exempted from this program to start off. I think it makes sense. The owners of the quarries, the Lamont Township, have signed off on that request. Just a little bit early in the process, that they may use those two quarries for their own program. They will be using it for their own program. So they've asked to exempt it out of the program. It can always be added back later, but as a safe measure and working with our partners, I think it's a good measure to exempt it at this point. But everything north of the I&M Canal will be part of this program and will be subject to the assistance from the DNR.
Okay. Thank you. Any questions or comments? Okay, roll call, please.
Latzer?
Yes.
Kwasniewski?
Yes.
Maher? McClafferty?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item, if passed this evening, would be a resolution R-20-18. And this is authorizing the award of a contract for the 2018 MFT resurfacing program.
Okay, need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Blatzer, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Ralph?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is a resolution to approve the contract for our 2018 MFT resurfacing program. There were 6 bidders on this project, with the low bidder being PT Farrell Construction out of Joliet. The engineer's estimate was $434,803.30, and the low bid came in at $299,922. So staff recommendation is to award the contract to PT Farrell Construction for our 2018 resurfacing, which will be in Rolling Meadows Phase 1 and 2, which includes Fairway, Rolling Meadows, Bluegrass, and Pasture.
Okay,
That was the difference in the estimate, right? 134?
I'm sorry, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
okay, great. Any other comments, questions? All right, moving along here. Roll call, please.
Okay, Latzer?
Yes.
Kwasniewski?
Yes.
Maher? Yes. McClafferty?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item would be R-21-18, and this is also a resolution. It would be approving the execution of an amendment, number 1, to the intergovernmental funding agreement with Metra to facilitate the repair of a certain commuter facility in Lamont, Illinois.
Okay, need a motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Maher, seconded by trustee Kwasniewski. Ralph?
That's me, yes. Thank you, Mayor. This is a resolution authorizing the amendment to the intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Lamont and Metra. Last year, we put this project out to renovate the building, and there were some inconsistencies in the bid, and the estimate was low, so Metra didn't put that much money away to give the village to do the project. So we put it out to bid again this year, this spring, and the number was actually higher due to the safety constrictions that CN wants us to follow as far as flaggers and everything along their rail lines. So basically, this is authorizing Metra to give the Village of Lamont more money to do the project. So staff recommendation is to approve the resolution.
Thanks, Ralph.
Sure.
We need more things like that. All right, any other questions or comments? Okay, roll call.
Blatzer?
Yes.
Pardon me?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if you said. Okay, Kwasniewski?
Yes.
Maher?
Yes.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
That's all I have this evening.
Thanks. Okay, next up, Village Attorney Report. Anything? Okay, thanks, Andrew. Okay, Village Administrator Report, George.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. One quick item, just wanted to notify the board, the community, that the mayor and I had a meeting with our external affair representative from Commonwealth Edison earlier today, talk about an exciting Monday morning meeting. But going through the annual report, annually, it's practice where to all the communities in Illinois, they submit a report showing every outage in your community and the length of duration of outage, some of the improvements that they're making. A good meeting for the fourth year in a row. The reliability increased for Lamont. I think we're actually at a 99% reliability. Community-wide, the duration, we're averaging about less than half an outage per resident per year. In actual amount of outages, which is coming down again. And then also for the duration of the outage is average 42 minutes. So some outstanding numbers even compared to our neighboring communities, and a lot of it Commonwealth Edison attributes to many of the improvements they're putting into the system. We talked about the smart meters last meeting, but they're doing a lot of other work, a lot of coordination with backfilling certain feeds. So if one feed goes down, they're able to keep residents active without anyone even knowing about it. And so a lot of different improvements Commonwealth Edison is making, and it's also testament to our relationship with our external affair rep that we're able to keep these things going and also coordinate with the village if there is an outage, that we're able to get some of our critical facilities up and running. So it was a good meeting with Commonwealth Edison. We did want to remind everybody you can go on their website and sign up for outage alerts. So if you do have an outage, you can go online, you can check the duration, you can check the status of the crew that's going to come out and fix your outage or repair your outage. And especially this time of year with inclement weather, you might want to go ahead and go on their website and sign up for those notifications. Thanks.
Great. All right. Okay, moving on. No board reports, staff reports. Chief.
As you mentioned earlier, my report today was on the Cap on the Rooftop event. So this is the 16th year in a row that we've done the Cap on the Rooftop event. We will be out at both locations, and I will be up on the roof at the Derby Street location. The 127th Street, we can't get up on the roof, but we will be out there. So it's for a great cause, for Special Olympics Illinois. Everybody who makes a donation will get a coupon for a free donut. So it's a great cause. Come out and see us. We've heard that B96 may be out at the 127th Street location doing some live broadcasting for a couple hours on Friday as well.
Awesome. All right. Looking forward to it. So we encourage everyone to make it out. Also, as far as other unfinished business, would like to thank everyone that participated, volunteers, businesses, sponsors, the Park District, Dave Faco, everyone involved in the Quarryman Challenge. It truly was a challenge this year with the weather. Chief, your group, along with cooperation of everyone involved, did a great job making sure at least the 5K got ran. So it was a little bit delayed, but we got it off. So again, it's a great turnout. Appreciate everyone's participation and encourage everyone next year as well. It's a great event for the town. It's a great event to show off not only our town, but our businesses and what we have to offer. So again, thanks for everyone that participated in that. Also, would like to participate, everyone in the annual mayor golf outing. The staff did a great job as always. I want to thank all the sponsors and businesses again that donated, that participated. Again, it was a great outing. All 100% of the proceeds go to Lamont Charities. So on behalf of them as well, I want to thank everyone's participation, and thankfully the weather held up as well. We had a great day. Unlike the Quarryman, we had 70 degrees and sun. So again, appreciate everyone's involvement in both of those two events. With that being said, any other unfinished or new business?
I have one, Chief.
Yes.
Chief. Mayor. Just in keeping with the national announcements, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't let you know that this morning I received an email from an out-of-town restaurant, and Saturday, May 26th, is National Italian Beef Day. I'm not sure if it's officially sanctioned, but came from another restaurant, and it's not in town yet, so Bona Beef was the one, and every now and then I have to stop there when I'm out of town for work, so.
All right. Anyone else? All right. With that being said, we are going to have an executive session. We're going to do that now, correct, before the cow? Okay. So we're going to go into the other room. So I need a motion to go into executive session under Chapter 5 ILCS of the Open Meetings Act 120-2C5 for pending litigation. Need a motion, please. No, I'm sorry. Is it 2C?
Yeah, 2C11.
Okay, 2C11. Got it.
Okay.
So
All
moved.
right. Okay.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Blatzner, seconded by trustee Stapleton. Roll call, please.
Glatzer?
Yes.
Kwasniewski?
Yes.
Maher? Yes. McClafferty?
Yes.
Snegowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Okay.
I just wish in 33 years, no one has ever objected to going into executive session.
I'd like
I
to
would
change
just
my
like to see
vote.
that just one time. Just one time that we
I
decide
will,
not to-
sir. I will before.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, motion approved. We will go into executive session. We will come back out to close officially the board meeting, and then soon, then right after, we'll head into the committee of the whole for everyone that is here to participate in that. So, all righty.
Okay.